Okay, so this is just a quick little video tutorial where I talk through the layout for the Dragonfly baby blanket. So the Dragonfly baby blanket has a rectangular middle that's all pure purple, and then we've got all these adorable little dragonfly motif tiles that surround it. So this is just going to talk through how I decided on numbers, and there's a lot of flexibility. So if you look up baby blankets online, most of them are like 30 something by 40 something. It just depends on how big you want it. If you want it to be something that a baby could use later on as a toddler and such. So my blanket design comes out to 34 inches as the length, and then the height is 43 inches. So the shorter side of my rectangle is going to be 6 of those rectangles along. So if I was to kind of divide it out, right, you've got 6 of those rectangles and then 4 of the squares for the corners. The corners are going to be those separate designs. You can see the dimensions here of the rectangle motif. And let me actually grab, got down here in my drawer. Here's the rectangle motif with that little white border. It comes out to about 4.5 inches. You can see that here. About 4.5 and then 3.5 tall. Okay, so that's the dimension here for the little square, which we have to do on the corners in order to get it to even out nicely. This one is about 3.5 by 3.5. Okay, so those are the dimensions here. And then based on having 6 rectangles and 8 rectangles and 4 little squares in the corners, you're going to have 34 inches by 43 inches. And then the total amount that you are going to need to create and crochet, you're going to need 4 of these little corner squares, and you're going to need 28 of these rectangular squares. Now obviously you can adjust and do a different number based on how big you want the blanket to be. My recommendation is to decide on that size and then do your middle purple bit after. You do want to figure out how many tiles you need to accommodate your size. Okay, so that is just a quick little tutorial that talks through figuring out the layout for the blanket. And then of course there's separate videos that go over how to create the motif, how to get that little dragonfly motif, how to do the border, how to do this square version, and how to do the middle. And then there's also an assembly video as well. So enjoy this fun project. I hope you love it as much as I do.